What's up, guys? I'm RavageDragon and welcome to Ravage Reacts. We're gonna get some R&R today. Ravage Reacts R&R. Let's go. Something I'm working on. I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to be reacting to Depths of Despair. And Depths of Despair's second video. Their second video. It's top 5 scary ghost videos that all have a creepy sighting caught on camera. Yep, I'm not gonna repeat that. Alright, and also we're creeping up on we're just acknowledging that Depths of Despair has been on YouTube for 3 years. That's awesome. Congrats. And also ravage that like button. I'm going the wrong way. Ravage that subscribe button. Flick that notification bell for Depths of Despair. I hope you guys are ready, because we're gonna get to the video. Alright, we're here with the video. Let's get to it. Depths of Despair. Let's go.
Top 5 scary things caught on camera.
Abandoned house.
Let's go.
Paranormal investigators from the YouTube channel RC Fun TV traveled to Cambodia to visit an abandoned house. The local residents said that in 1944 the land used to be a cemetery for all the people who died in the area. However, it was eventually sold, and the new owner decided to excavate the ground and burn the bodies to make space for his new home.
Oh, that's messed
Upon
up.
completion of the house.
Why would you do that? That is so disrespectful. You don't even know who the bodies belong to. How do you just dig them up, burn the bodies, and just make room? Like, whatever. That is so messed up. I hope the souls of the people whose bodies were excavated and burned find peace, because that's stupid.
House's construction, the family then moved in and begun to experience strange things as they were dragged out of their bed repeatedly night after night, and eventually they started suffering from strange diseases, which in turn led them to leave and never come back.
Okay.
The small house is made out of wood and has long since been abandoned for many years. The Cambodian investigators start by preparing some offerings for any spirits that may be attached to the home, but they are then interrupted in the middle of the offering without any explanation or warning whatsoever.
អូខេ
អញ្ចឹងយើងមានកម្មវិធីបាទយើងមានកម្មវិធីយើងមានការរៀបចំមានក្រុមការងារបាទឥឡូវអូនលើកទូទៅកូនចៅមកនេះគឺមកសុំថតបាទមកសុំថតហើយចង់ដឹងថាមូលហេតុអ្វីបានជាម្ចាស់ផ្ទះមិននៅទីនេះគាត់នៅមិនសុខបាទគាត់នៅមិនបានឬក៏មានអ្វីនៅទីនេះមានវិញ្ញាណមានអីហ្នឹងគឺសុំឃើញបាទគឺសុំឃើញណា
When Cambodians speak, their language is very interesting. Because I speak 2 languages, but I know words in other languages, meaning like the goodbyes and hellos. That's pretty much it for me. But wow, their language is interesting. The heck? You got goosebumps.
Unable to explain what happened,
I'm surprised
the
you didn't
host
hit
just
the
laughs
floor.
and nervously shrugs it off like it was nothing. They decide that they're not going to enter through the front, so they go around to the back and then climb on to the roof instead.
I'm sorry, that bang, I would have hit the floor. Like, oh, who the hell shot?
And what happens next is utterly chilling.
Okay, chilling.
បងនេះជន់អាហ្នឹងឈើទូចបងជន់នេះកណ្ដាលតិចនេះទៅក្នុងទឹកបាទហ្នឹងហើយ
Oh man.
Mày 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 chị
They capture a pale, ghoulish white figure on the window that gives them quite the pop-up scare. They then jumped straight off the building with no concern for their own safety. Luckily, none of them were hurt in this ordeal. A few months later, the investigators returned to the abandoned house to explore once again, and upon giving offerings for the second time, their camera captured something that none of them noticed.
Something gonna pop out that window? Hello?
Notice anything? A strange ghost-like figure can be
That
seen
was hard to
looking
see.
past the window. The two investigators then decide to head inside, and shortly after, they spot something that is not for the faint of heart.
Something up there?
A severed head can be seen laying on top of one of the support beams, and when the investigators went back to check the same area, there was nothing there, and there was no signs that anything was ever there to begin with. So did our investigators capture something paranormal on tape, or was it all just a very good act? You guys be the judge. You can watch more paranormal investigations on the YouTube channel RC Fun TV.
Okay. So, with that, it's fake. The only reason why I know it's fake because it was physical. But I'm gonna tell you this, it was a very freaky video. I'm not gonna lie about that. It was freaky. So I'm an editor, so I edit my own videos. As you can see, I'm doing all of that stuff and whatnot. But when you become an editor, you start spotting things that you normally wouldn't spot, which is a crazy weird thing, because now when I watch movies, I watch it in a way of an editor's eye instead of a fan who just likes watching movies, because I be spotting things in movies that I normally wouldn't have spotted before I became an editor, which is crazy. But yeah, the severed head was most likely the same head that they used to pop out the window and hold there to scare the guy, and also was probably the same person who passed by the window in a very pale light that I didn't even notice. I'm looking at the window and didn't see nothing, but it is what it is. But the atmosphere, the setting is very creepy. An abandoned house in the woods in the middle of nowhere is the perfect setting to set up a horror clip, a spooky ghost clip and whatnot. And they use very practical effects, which is simple stuff, nothing out there that some of these clips tend to do. So yeah, interesting video. I liked it, but it's not real. Let's go on with clip 4. Perched figure. Interesting.
Perched figure.
Let's see.
In this next video, a guy was driving on his way to supervise some land that had just been
What the
previously
hell is
bought.
that?
And on his way, he discovered something that none of us would have expected.
Which
From the
is?
distance, he notices a strange black figure that appears to have no overall shape, perched upon a fence
could be a
in the
bird
middle
to
of
me.
nowhere. The black figure then appears to suddenly form into a more human-like shape as it leaps off the fence. Take a closer look.
Human-like.
Just what is that tall black figure standing there? Could it be a human? Or something a bit more ominous and Mysterious.
Oh, like an ape.
I'll let you be the judge of that, since it looks like we'll never find out. You can watch more investigations and strange sightings on the YouTube channel Alberto Del Arco.
Alberto del Arco. Alright, so that clip, it looks visual effect-ish. Like a dude in a suit standing on a perch to make a creepy video. But there are a couple of animals that can resemble that from a distance, the distance that he was in. Because there are vultures that are that big. Like, seriously big like that. There are vultures that look like that. Also, there are hawks that are that big. Raptors, like eagles and whatnot. They are massively big like that. It could be an ape for all we know. But I would lean more towards it. It's a dude in a suit, if anything, because there are stories about feral humans that were raised in the wilderness and they act like animals and whatnot. There was that one story about a girl who was raised by actual wolves, and it was hard for her to integrate with society. She was walking on all floors and everything. There's a story on it on YouTube. You should check that out too. But yeah, let's get on with the next clip. Sleepwatcher.
Sleepwatcher.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
In this next video, TikTok user Domadios has been experiencing strange activity in his home.
Okay.
And on one night, he wakes up to something watching him, and it is incredibly horrifying.
Start swinging.
Let's take a look.
Hey, get the hell out of here, man. Oh, that. I think I've seen this guy before. Yeah, we seen this guy before. I think we saw it in the last video. It's the same guy. This is the same video as I think it was the last clip, the last video, or I think episode 17, where his bathroom light would turn bright on and then shuts off and brights on, and he's like, stop it. He with that monotone, like, stop. Yeah, I think it's that. This is from that same clip set. Hey, we got a repeat clip. Even though this video from Depths of Despair is like 3 years old.
Dom wakes up to a shadow figure just staring at him, which then appears to disappear behind the closet door.
Ooh.
After getting up and checking the closet door, Dom sees no sign that there was anything there.
Of course not.
Dom captures some more paranormal activity on another night, as the lights seem to be turning on and off on their own.
See?
He then tells the ghost to turn off the lights as he needs to get some sleep. Is this a good idea?
Are you asleep? Stop. You need to leave. This is my home. You need to stop. This is my home.
See? Stop.
Like always, nothing. Stop.
Nice button trick, dude.
Turn it off. I need to sleep. Thank you. Now leave. Turn it off.
Dom is so used to the paranormal events in his home that he has become desensitized to it, and the ghost actually listens when he tells it to turn off the lights. So, did Dom capture a shadow figure on camera, or is it just a hoax? I'll leave it up to you to decide. You can watch more on the TikTok channel Domadios.
I'm sorry. Yeah, look. He's so done with it. Stop. Come on, leave me alone. Please. I need to sleep. I mean, obviously, it has to be 100% fake. Because how are you going to have a solid figure just stare at you and then you're just not like, yo, what the hell? Who the hell are you? What are you doing there? You know, you got to be freaked out about that. This is like a figure just standing there. Then when he gets up, it was like I was explaining in the last video. It's a camera trick that they do where they plan out the same exact walk towards the area that they have to go to. Instead of doing a actual straight dead jump cut, you can blend the scene together. And when you walk the same exact way towards wherever it is, your friend can be there in one clip, and then your friend doesn't have to be there in the next clip. So by the time the way you blend the clip in is when you cut it at a certain point where the two clips align perfectly, and then you paste the two separate clips together at that one point, and you make one clip that makes it look like that there's nothing there. So that's an editing trick. It's a common editing trick. It's a basic editing trick that people can do on their laptops or whatever. You don't need no special effects or anything for it. It's just precise timing and you know, dedication. But that was a good clip though. I actually enjoyed it. It was really good. That dude did a good job with that video. On to the next clip.
Insane Asylum.
Insane Asylum.
Just what happened here?
Oh my.
Get upstairs. Get up the fucking stairs.
Whoa. Why?
Oh my god!
Ooh.
Find out what led to this moment of despair right now. In this video,
Here we go.
paranormal investigators from the YouTube channel Darkcast TV are exploring the abandoned Penthurst Asylum, which was built in the late 1700s and was later changed to what we see today. Back during these times, mental health care was at its lowest and technology wasn't very advanced, so a lot of patients inside asylums lost their lives due to the poor treatment they received, resulting in negative energy building up in asylums, and possibly lingering spirits may also be remaining there.
The thing about what people don't tend to realize is that places that were built like 1700s, 1800s, 1900s, asylums, obviously, no matter who you believe you are or whatnot, no matter what, there was never real actual mental health care those days. That's why there was a lot of zapping. Is when they do the thing and shock your brain. There was a lot of that. There was old archaic practices like bleeding out the sickness and things like that in those places back then. They didn't realize they were doing more harm than good. They weren't really helping at all, but at that time they believed they were, you know. Sometimes you have people with massive egos. Sometimes you have people with God complexes, which contributes to the massive egos. But yeah, if they called you crazy, you're crazy. That's it. And there's no way to you to prove that you're not. And that's the sad thing about those asylums. And also, when buildings like that look like that, that means that it's been unkept for many years, and the building starts to decay. The materials aren't that good. So yeah, let's get back after my rant.
Today we watch as our explorers investigate the Penhurst Asylum. Let's get straight into it.
Look, see? Oh, just gone. We're going down. That's full floor.
Bro, what the
Really, dude? Every little noise?
Someone just all the way down there, bro.
What?
It's like it was coming from in here, man.
Oh my god.
In here. Hello?
Never say hello.
Don't go in these rooms, bro. The floors are going. The floor's gone in there. Put a door over the hall.
Mate, definitely a sound coming from in here then.
I just have to say there's one thing. I've said it in many other videos. They need protective masks because they don't know what kind of chemicals or dust particles are in the air. There could be asbestos in those buildings for all they know, and they're not wearing the proper gear to protect themselves physically when they do these things. So always keep in mind, if y'all gonna do any exploring of buildings this old with the paint peeling off like that and whatnot, wear protective gear, proper masks and stuff. I understand that, you know, recording with a mask on is very difficult and you can't get a clear sound, but the problem is that I rather your health and safety than some video. It was something that I expressed towards a TikTok creator who was a house inspector, that he went down into a house that had a bunch of mold, but he went in there without a mask because it was hard to make the TikTok video, and he got sick after visiting that house. So I suggest that these guys wear masks. If any of you do exploring, wear a mask, a proper breathing mask, so that way I don't get sick or ill. That's just a safety thing. I have to say it because it bothers me. I have a slight OCD thing.
Hoping the audio's picked that up. Wow, look. The original carpet, look.
Wow, carpet. That's some
crazy,
old
innit?
carpet.
Just look at it. Insane.
That's crazy. Carpet also
It's unusual
decays.
to see the original carpet down.
That's crazy.
It's eerie as hell.
People died in there. Anywhere where people
Yeah,
died
yeah.
is creepy. Why it looks like there was light there? A piece of wood fell from the roof.
Shut up.
Fucking move. Get upstairs. Get up the fucking stairs.
That fell from the door frame.
It hit my ear.
I just seen something.
Bro, it hit my ear.
Something is thrown at the two investigators as they are entering the doorway. Was it paranormal, or is there someone there?
20 past 10 and like stuff's kicking off already. Whoa, what the fuck?
No. Mate, you didn't just go.
Oh, Jesus!
No.
Oh my God!
Mate. Right next to me.
Yes, mate, it was here.
I thought it was you.
No. That was a long breath, man.
We need to check this footage back again, mate.
Already.
They hear a loud disembodied breath, which gives all of them some chills. So
I'm sorry. That just sounded like one of those just went. Oh my god! Oh my god! What's going on? It looked like a bad episode of Scooby-Doo. I'm sorry, but
we've only seen physical objects and heard very strange noises, but we have yet to see anything physically paranormal. But that all changes right about now, where our investigators encounter something that horrifies them.
a squatter? If it's somebody standing in a corner or something, it's 100% fake.
Where are we?
There was eyes in it.
There was eyes, bro. There was eyes.
There was fucking eyes, mate. There was eyes.
Where is it?
Come on.
No, there wasn't.
Oh shit!
Eyes.
I seen it at first and it disappeared, bro.
You didn't see
Like,
anything.
listen, I am fucking just shit myself with just in eyes looking at us.
100%, mate. I stared at it. John, I'm gonna
And when
look.
I looked at it, it moved back into the doorway.
So I looked at it, I thought it was just a reflection, and when I looked back, it weren't there, bro. I'm gonna go back on my camera now and show you.
Look on the
The investigators
boy.
capture what appears to be a glowing eye staring directly towards them.
That's a
Could
light!
it be something paranormal? Or
No.
perhaps is it just a feral creature, or even just an animal?
You're the
Or just
paranormal
the
guy.
light.
Yeah.
Man saying that I was an unbeliever up until now. I think he's punishing me because of that.
What was that?
It was that piece.
Shh. Yo.
It's like a whistle.
Somebody just.
They hear an odd whistle noise, but that is nothing compared to the demonic sound that they hear next, which horrifies them all and sends them running.
Mate, it was here. There's something in the basement with us. No, seriously, boys, right now, there is something in the basement with us. That ain't good, mate. It's really not good.
If it's really good, I would have left already.
The investigators decide to do an EVP to see what kind of responses they may get from any entities that reside within the
Oh
asylum.
boy.
And that is when they capture something on camera.
Are you weak? It's there, bro! It's there, yo! The fucking shadow, bro!
A shadow figure
there,
can be
bro.
quickly seen moving across from one side to another. So, is this compelling evidence of the paranormal corn tape inside the asylum? Or is it all just a very well planned hoax? You guys decide. You can watch more paranormal investigations over on the YouTube channel Dark Arts TV. If you have any
wait, hold
video
on.
recommendations, you can send them over
Yeah.
at depthsofdespair01@gmail.com.
Okay. I don't know if that's still going on with Depths of Despair, because this video is 3 years old and this is their second video. So, one, oh my god, the acting on this. What the hell? That's why I don't watch those videos, because to me it's like really over exaggerated acting. Like, oh my god, oh, a little light, it freaking out and jumping up and down and saying, did you see that, did you see that, oh my god, please, oh, it is overacted. Because I'm gonna tell you now, if this was real people and something that they can't explain happens, they're out that house, they're out the building, they're not going in there, because they don't know what it is. It's dangerous. So the fact that they did that, oh, there's something on the steps, and your reaction is to chill and walk around. The girl didn't even show any distress. I mean, come on. Look, I want to believe that there's ghosts and stuff, but not from that. I'm sorry. That did not soul me at all. That's God. What do you guys think? I mean, like, I see it as a entertainment thing. There's certain people I do watch that I already know that is staged and whatnot, but you know, it's still entertaining. I enjoy watching it a lot of the times. But some people are too, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, like what the hell was you expecting to see? Nothing? I mean, come on. Anyway, back to the last clip of the night. Let's go.
The Peeper.
The Peeper.
YouTuber
this is a
D-Dog
peekaboo thingy?
Nicole goes exploring an abandoned place in Korea.
Oh wait, I think I know this guy.
Almost right off the bat,
This is the
begins
hand
hearing
guy?
strange noises that
He
spooks him
screams?
out.
Yeah,
He
it's
encounters
the
a
hand guy.
locked door, which upon
I like his
opening gives
clips.
him quite a little scare.
I like this guy. Huh? 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 What was that noise? Let's go, let's go. What you gonna do now? Wow. That's a nice ceiling.
와, 진짜 오래됐어.
That's a lot of TVs. Yo, send me one of those.
자, 여러분들 한 층만 더 올라가 볼게요.
I don't know what he's saying. That's a weird place to put a light. Sounds like somebody running upstairs.
우와, 미쳤다. 살다 이런. 와. 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 계십니까?
Don't open that door. There was no sound when he pulled it open? How is that chained from the inside? I know those locks. There's no way. What the hell? Dude, you freaked me out. Don't do that. Why that looks like a person laying down? Oh my god, that is so creepy. That's a stack of clothing.
D-Doc captures something staring right at him from across the hallway, peeping out from behind the corner. Just what is this strange entity?
근데 갑자기 내가 다시 열었을 때 이것이 이게 열려버렸어.
Okay.
누구 있죠? 누구예요? 누구지? 누구예요?
Oh. I see you.
뭐야?
Oh,
이거잖아, 얘들아.
the
아니,
banner
나도
looked
잘못한
like a
이거야, 이거.
person.
이거였어, 이거. 맞잖아.
Oh, that is creepy. He debunked his own thing. Oh, wait, never mind. That time it wasn't the banner.
Could it be the ghost of a little child, a shadow figure, or perhaps something else all entirely? We begin to experience more paranormal activity as the phone begins to move by itself, and doors begin opening and closing all on their own, almost hitting D-Doc in the face.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. That's an old phone. Rotary phones! I'm sorry, I gotta say this. I grew up in a time where I had a rotary phone. My grandma had a rotary phone. And we used to play with it as a toy. But, oh my god. Thinking about it now compared to what we have, like cell phones and whatnot, I could just, oh boy. Trying to dial phone numbers was crazy.
뭔가 소리.
That's the banner.
형님 잠깐만요. 전화기에 관심을 많이 보이시네요. 제가 불러셔드렸습니다.
I don't know what.
자, 얘기 좀 하시게요. 안에 뭐 있다.
Wait, did he see like a second foot on him or something? 뭐야?
어? 방금 위에서 뭐 소리 났는데? 아! 야, 안 돼. 여기. 어? 뭐야?
Hello.
정신 차려. 정신 차려. 잠시만요.
See, look, the door closed. Now, what if something jumped out and charged towards him? The way that opened, it looked like it's off the hinge.
거기 누구신데요?
Like it's not centered right.
나 진짜 미치겠네.
Is this something?
거기도 누구세요? 죄송합니다. 죄송합니다. 저 그냥 나갈게요.
What? This is fucking cool.
저 나가겠습니다. 예. 저 그냥 나가겠습니다.
This is cool as hey. Oh my god.
제발 조금만.
Oh.
우와 씨.
So, is this a real paranormal sighting caught on camera? Or is it just a very well scripted hoax? A well planned deception? You decide and let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. You can watch more paranormal explorations on the YouTube channel ddocmicop. That's all for today guys, but if you like this video, subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you never miss an upload. And with that being said, you can follow the original Depths of Despair on Instagram, TikTok and Twitter. See you next time guys.
Alright, so that last clip, it's staged. It's staged very well. And it's very entertaining. I like the video. Check that out. It's fun. It really is. You don't know what's going on, but there's a lot of action in his videos. But yeah. With that, I leave it to the other me. Alright guys, that was Depths of Despair. Top 5 ghost videos. I don't remember the name. It's so long. Let me see if I can remember. Top 5 scary ghost videos that all have a creepy sighting caught on camera. Alright. Okay. I got it. Alright. So, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the clips. The clips were interesting. A lot of it is stage work. Simple tips and tricks. Also, you know, those ghost hunts, a lot of them aren't really like real ghost hunts. There's a guy that I watch, his name is Beardo. He does ghost hunts, and a lot of the times he says that when he goes on those ghost hunts, not many things happen, and a lot of the stuff that do happen can't actually be explained because, you know, they're old houses and buildings and stuff. So, you know, y'all can take that with a grain of salt for y'all people who love the other ghost hunters. It could be real. I don't know for sure, but a lot of the times as a editor myself, it doesn't look real. But that's just my take. Y'all can just not believe me. That's it. It's not a big deal. Anyway. But with all that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video because the clips were very entertaining. Some of them have a little too much overreacting to things, overacting and whatnot. But it is a good clip. Nonetheless, it does its job of giving you the creeps. Ooh. Alright. So with that, I hope you guys ravage that like button, ravage that subscribe button, and flick that notification bell. That way you know when the next episode of Ravage Reacts appears. Also, you can check out the other videos that I have, the 470 plus videos. We're reaching that 500 mark of videos. So, but yeah, you can check those out. If you like my gaming stuff, you can check out my Twitch channel, which is RavageDragon _. Also, you can check out what else? My other YouTube channel, which is RavageDragon. I usually just put my streams on that channel. So whatever Twitch streams or D-Live streams or Kick streams, I usually put it onto that channel unless it has copyright music from the game itself, which I can't mute because then that would be muting me, you know, because I record these videos not like how everybody else does, that they have a separate camera. I'm using my webcam and the OBS. I don't have a separate camera to record the reaction with the gameplay. And for me personally, as an OG YouTuber, that is so difficult to sync up. Oh my god. Watch my first YouTube video. That was so difficult. I mean, as I got better at editing, I did a redo of the first YouTube video. But yeah. Anyway, with that ado, I hope you guys have a lovely weekend. Yeah, so I'll see you next time on Ravage Reacts. Get your R&R. Peace out.